Hi everyone, welcome to ITPK. In today's video, we will learn the step-by-step process on how to set up time zone for Windows devices using Microsoft Intune. This is going to be a short video about configuring time zone for Windows devices using device configuration profile. After the Windows install on that computer will ask the user to set a time zone or region, and based on that region, Windows will set the time for that computer or device. In this video, we will see the steps of setting up time zone for Windows 10 or 11 devices with Microsoft Intune. To configure the time zone, we need the time zone ID. There are several ways to get the time zone ID. We can get time zone ID from PowerShell as well as from Command Prompt. So let's go ahead and check my time zone ID from using PowerShell. I will also try to get time zone ID using Command Prompt for your understanding. In the PowerShell, write get time zone. This is the command you can get time zone ID from PowerShell. So if you want to get time zone ID for any time zone or for any country, you can enter here time zone space list available. So this will give you time zone ID for all of the time zones available on the Windows device. You can get any time zone ID according to your requirement, right, or according to your current region. So let me select the UTC time zone ID. Uh, Let me scroll a little down and let's say here I want to select the time zone ID for New Zealand Standard Time. So copy that time zone ID from the PowerShell. So let me quickly also show you that how we can check time zone ID from the command prompt. So run tzut/l here and you will get the detail in command prompt as well for the time zone IDs. So we have to copy time zone ID. I already did from a PowerShell. Now that we have a time zone ID, we can go to Intune and configure our required time zone ID. The time zone ID could easily be set up through settings catalog. And it is also possible to configure the time zone catalog with the custom configuration profile. So please log in into Intune using intune.microsoft.com. You must be global administrator or Intune service administrator to perform these steps. Let's go to devices. Once the devices section appear in front of you, then scroll down and go to configuration here. And now we have to create a configuration in the setting catalog. Hit create, go to new policy. In the platform, select Windows 10 or later and profile type select setting catalog and hit create. It's creating the profile. Now we have to give here name and the description. So now let's name our configuration profile time zone update. You can enter the meaningful description, right? That will help you in understanding. So I've added time zone update for New Zealand Standard Time. This is the time ID we have copied from PowerShell. Hit next in the configuration settings. Go to add setting. Search for time language setting. Right. So yeah, here we got time language setting, and this will open up all the required option you can set up. So here we are targeting configure time zone. I've selected configure time zone and close this, and now you can enter the time ID here, right? So I've entered here New Zealand Standard Time as a time ID. I pick up that ID from PowerShell. Now click next in the assignment section, and I'm skipping the scope tags in the assignment section. I want this ID, let's say for the users, those are working in the New Zealand or those needs to be set up New Zealand Times ID on their computer. And those are in admin group. I selected that. Hit select. Next. Now we can review all the settings here, right? How many users we have, how many devices we have in the group, and what settings we have set up right during this configuration. So I'm okay with this. Click create. Now it will create the policy in few seconds, and you have to refresh here and that policy will be appear here shortly. Yeah, time zone update. The devices will receive this provide profile setting time zone update when the next time the devices will check in with Intune. So once devices will check in with Intune for the required group, right, admin group we have added, this time zone will get propagated to those devices and will update the time zone into their time zone settings. And you will see all the results here succeeded, error, conflict, or not applicable, or in progress here. And you would be also able to export the report for this configuration profile. So that concludes the video about time zone update for our devices in Microsoft Intune for Windows 10. And later, I hope you have enjoyed this simple and to the point video. Thanks for watching. Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Take care.